man. Just the man I want to see. You know Chandra. Hey, what's going on, Chandra?
Tech, I swear it is not what it looks like.
Don't you lie to me. That was always my line to you, and it always was what it looked like.
Now, you guys know, there's been plenty of times on this channel where I've presented you an easy no pull out, and she said something profound and really, intelligent and articulate. I mean, it's happened. It really has happened. But just in case this is not the situation, go on and let us soak in this fine caramel slice of beauty, and the hair is really kind of doing it for me, even though I know it's an unnatural color because because she got it highlighted, and like, still, like, you cannot, let's be real, all right? But as per usual, I haven't pressed play yet. So, young lady, what do you got for us?
Okay, you guys know how we talked about how white people have all been psychologically conditioned to be racist, and they have to act.
Whoa, wow, what was that? What was that? Huh, 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Just, oh, you just threw it all down the drain. It's why I do not press play off top, yeah? I like to soak you on in before those lips start moving, because, damn it, as per usual, nothing of value comes spewing out. It's always just nonsense. But yeah. White people are the racist, lady. I don't know if you would know this or not, but when you sit there and say shit like that, you only show yourself to be racist. All right, but maybe you know what? She could recover. That's not unprecedented on this channel. She might be able to pull it on back. Let's see. Fingers crossed for you, love.
Unlearn that conditioning to be anti-racist. The same thing applies with cisgendered men.
Well, damn. So, ultimately, what, from my humble, just me dumb man brain, am thinking is that you want CRT, but for dudes. Ha. Or critical gender theory, as we've actually discussed on my channel, which is a big part of the reason anything that starts with critical and ends with theory gets thrown directly out of the window when it comes to us on over here, all right? Like, nah. Like, I can smell your bullshit from a mile away. It is what it is. You still fine as hell. I mean, and it's rather, it's pretty interesting how, this is actually a pretty perfect screen grab as far as I'm concerned. Well, let's do with it as you please. But either ways, I mean, that's really I hate to say it, but that's really the only position that your mouth is good for at this point, because anything coming out of it, damn it, ain't really saying hitting for those who aren't, those who have an IQ that reaches above, single digits. But continue. Nice titties, by the way.
All men have been psychologically conditioned to be misogynistic under our patriarchal society.
Yes, guys. This is what college has been paying. This is what you spend all that money, right? Because a lot of the colleges, make they bread and butter off of the financial aid system, as well as tons of money that they get given to by the state. I mean, here in Jersey, we give Rutgers, Princeton, we give them all just insane amounts of money to teach what? To teach this bullshit. And it's done absolutely, the return on investment is so in the red, it's fucking crimson, okay? Like, Jesus, man, but she fine as hell. Like, let's be real. We could take a couple seconds here. She's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and that's really the dangerous part, right? Because we all love beautiful women, and we'll sit there and just listen. This is part of the reason I do these videos and have these conversations that she calls misogynistic. That's why I say I'm a misogynist directly in the banner, because due to in 2020 standards, right, with this young lady who got here probably about what, in like 2002, sweetie, you do not like you ain't been around long enough to sit here and talk about, oh yeah, you are a direct benefactor of that exact same system that you now want to destroy. And it's ridiculous, but it's that circular logic. It's the snake that eats itself. It's chaos theory. It's all that fun shit.
Which is why they struggle to see women as multifaceted human beings.
No. Shit like this is why we have a hard time seeing you as multifaceted human beings, because it just seems like you'll take whatever bullshit that you're fed and then just spew it back out like a good little robot, as opposed to really sitting back and thinking, or as I point out on this channel all the time, getting the shit fucked out of you and having that scent stick give you all the electrolytes and immunes that you need, you know what I'm saying, like all the nutrients that your female brain needs in order to think with a modicum of reason and logic. That's why, sweetie. And the deal is that it's because you don't present yourself as a multifaceted human being who's capable of thought outside of anything that's already been drilled into your head. So, I mean, you, my dear, are a part of the reason why it's so hard you and the results of the 2016 election when Hillary lost and y'all all went bonkers. Yeah. Time and experience is why it would seem as if we take you less seriously. And guess what? We have to take you less seriously as a group. Individually, within the confines of a relationship where we actually complement each other, like, yo, boom, you honestly, if you are getting stroked, it's not proper, because if it was, you wouldn't be sitting here saying this dumb shit. Or maybe she's just doing it for the views. Either ways, she's still fine.
You see those men who change once they have a daughter. They're like, oh yeah, we really need to protect women. I have a daughter.
Yeah, they're full of shit. I mean, oh no, I agree with you there. See, we can, and she's super cute in this still. But the deal is that we can agree, sweetie. Like, yeah, they're completely full of shit when it comes, because guess what? They're not worrying about women as a whole. They only are concerned about their daughter. And it is I do believe it's a psychological thing that happens to men that have daughters. It's like, oh my goodness, I've been thinking of you. Like, well, I don't want anybody thinking of my daughter. Sorry, bro. Is what it is. Raise her right, and make sure that she knows how to pick a good dude, because that's she, like, and it's the same with both the young boys and the young women in 2020, right? Shoot, you as soon as the age of 10 and 12, roll around, they for the world now. Like, you had those 10, 12 years to set a good foundation. Hope you did it, buddy, because at the end of the day, like, yo, shit, men are disposable, women are objects. Deal.
Because their daughter breaks out of the Madonna complex, isn't viewed as like a mammy figure, but also isn't viewed as a whore. But then again, let's go even deeper. The daughter's still viewed as something that can be controlled. And
yeah, honestly, and from current evidence that's displayed before us, really needs to be. From all the teen moms and this insane welfare state that we have here in the United States, which wouldn't exist if we didn't sit there and push fathers out of the home and sat there and tell parents, no, you don't have any control over your children and shit like that. Man, miss me with that shit. Like, miss me hard with that shit. The reason that they wanted the families broken up was so that government could replace, the fathers in government. Well, dad really don't care in that case, in that regard. And when it came to the females, yes, you guys by nature are more vulnerable. So you would be under your father until you got married, and then you would be under your husband. And guess what? You wasn't out here in the streets fighting. You weren't sitting there wilding out and doing all this other extra ratchet nonsense. Ratchetness really wasn't a thing. But they lit a fire to that, and we all sitting here in the burning building like, yeah, it's fine.
Those daughters start to break out of that control and think for themselves, often they get mistreated.
See, here's the thing. They're not thinking for themselves. They're thinking extra emotionally. And guess what? I mean, for the few that do, because she's not wrong. There were a ton of women who had dads and was like, oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to go and do me and everything else like that. Yeah, it rarely turns out in her favor, because she'll sit there, want to get down with the first dude that, you know what I'm saying, gets pregnant by the first dude that, you know what I'm saying, says he loves her. And in many cases, don't even need that. And boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, oh, well, sorry, now you extra fucked because you have a child. You know, and so, yeah, at many points, I'm sorry, like, that level of control should have been there, should remain. But no. By all means, go be wild, go have that first kid, and go end up another number on the damn welfare state and all this single mother bullshit.
Their fathers, because now his manhood is threatened by her intelligence. And that's just one example.
I told y'all. As soon as she opened her mouth, I'm like, nothing goes. That's right. He's threatened by her intelligence. No. He knows she about to go make some terrible decisions. But like I said, man, after a certain point, they for the world. You got a few years there, parents. Use them wisely. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and want to get videos like this every single day, share it, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? You're like, yo, she fine as hell, man. But she, like, yes, that's right. A father is so threatened by his daughter's intelligence, when guess what? And he know, you know, in a year or two, he about to become a grandfather, and he'd love to stop it. I mean, by all means, no, not my little girl, but it'd be too late. And guess what? I mean, shoot. But she's fine. She is fine as hell. All right. Like, I don't think that there's much argument that I can get out of this, that I can get in this one. So with that being said, boys, let me know what you think in the comments, all right? And until the next one.
Jimmy, you're thinking with your dick.
I am not thinking with my dick.
Yes, you are.
No, I just think that
Put
she's
your dick away.
she's an emotional,
Jim.
interesting, caring girl.
Jimmy, that's your dick talking.